If my match is light heavyweight, you'll see me come in the most ridiculous condition of my life.
So as most of you know, the next EvW event is going to be in Arkansas, June 6th, about 6 weeks from now. And Michael Todd, it's unsure what his next match is going to be. He just made a video today discussing some things, and he revealed that the match between Dave Chaffee and Matyushenko for the title, if Dave Chaffee were to win, he was going to face Michael Todd for the title to defend his title in Arkansas. But now that Levan won, there's potentially visa issues for him to get over to the event 6 weeks from now in Arkansas. So Michael was talking about some other potential matchups or what's next for him. And I did put up a poll on another potential matchup that it looks like they might be planning to set up. So let's listen to what Michael had to say here.
Competed. And he said Levan's going to have to earn his way back. So honestly.
So he's talking about the topic of Devin Larratt going to claim that he's an interim title holder once it's been a year since Levan competed. That way he can get the timing down to face Levan when it's convenient for him and not when it's convenient for Levan, so that he'll have the best shot to win, basically.
From Devin's perspective, Levan has to have a match before he pulls him. So if there's a December match, I doubt Devin's going to take it. I mean, I would assume it's going to be Vitaly, right? I mean, the only thing that could change that would be if, like, I rematch Camille and beat Camille, and then I just had my hand up, right? Like, let me.
Do people really want to see a third match with Camille? I don't know about that.
I might could get a Levan match that way. But I'm not forcing anything. I'm taking the match that comes to me. I'm either cutting a bunch of weight or I'm staying this weight as a heavyweight frame and pulling super heavyweight. I was 259.8 yesterday morning, so I'm, 1 24-hour water cut away from making heavyweight. A lot more to make light heavyweight, but
yeah, he would have to get down to 231 basically to get to light heavyweight. 232 to face Oleg Petrenko, if that's what they're going to set up. So he would have basically 27 pounds to lose if he's at 259. So, I mean, that would be interesting. As far as, like, at heavyweight, if they can't set up Matyushenko, maybe Reno, I'm not sure. Maybe he's preparing for Worlds or something like that. Sagov maybe could be interesting. Not sure, again, about the visa situation with another Russian guy. So maybe it makes the most sense for Oleg Petrenko to face Michael Todd for the title at 105 if Michael can cut.
If my match is light heavyweight, you'll see me come in the most ridiculous condition of my life. If the match is super heavyweight, you will see a leaner version of this weight me. I will weigh approximately the same as I do now, just a much more conditioned package. And I expect to have PRs on all my arm wrestling specific lifts. So June 6th, Little Rock, Arkansas, coming soon. Tickets will be available this week. The reason they haven't made the tickets available, because in the past, people would purchase their own tickets and then there were fees and you had to refund them and it cost the league money. So they wanted to wait till this event was over before they opened up the tickets. Ticket sales will open up this week. Do not miss Little Rock, Arkansas. The card we just saw may have been one of the best cards in arm wrestling history. I think Little Rock will be better.
And as far as like what Dexter said on a stream, there might be some truth to that, because he said there were around 3,000 or so people at the event in Germany, but he says at the arena that the next EvW event is going to be at in Arkansas is going to have at least space for 5,500 people or something like that. So that's almost double the amount of people, which is pretty exciting. As far as like other matchups, Dexter kind of hinted at some matchups. Nothing has been fully revealed yet, but he said somebody at 105 kilograms from Japan versus somebody from Georgia. So that seems like Nugo Chikadze versus Yoshi Kanai. Seems like that's what they're setting up. And potentially 95 kilogram match between Bogdan and Todd Hutchings. I think that's another one that potentially they're setting up or they've been hinting at. So that could be the case. But let's look at these two polls on, Michael Todd's potential matchups. Oleg Petrenko, if Michael can cut to 105 and get a world title shot for that event in 6 weeks, that would be exciting. I'm sure that would probably be the main event if that were the case. Very close poll here. that would be interesting. I mean, we saw Devin beat Oleg Petrenko at 105, so imagine if Michael Todd does it. Seems like Michael Todd is doing similar things that Devin has done, other than being in the top 5 in the rankings at super heavyweight, obviously, but at least recently. But the Ivan match, maybe the visa thing will be a problem, but look at this, could be a really exciting match. I mean, very close in the polls. I think a lot of people think that's close, although Michael Todd in that podcast there was saying he doesn't think that, like, he thinks he will be the favorite. He doesn't think he'll be turned into the hook of Ivan Matyushenko. So will be interesting to see what matches will get announced for this next event, guys. Make sure to hit like and subscribe and stay tuned. A lot more content coming soon.